Hi.
Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are at. And we're super excited to have you here. And welcome to the Savanh Family Show. And today's topic that we're going to be discussing is pretty cool. But, have you ever heard somebody say this where sometimes you have to lose everything in order to gain everything back? And let's really figure out, pretty powerful, right? So let's really figure out how to gain everything back.
Yes.
So, the big question is this. How do married couples like us, who have busy schedules, run high-performing businesses, face challenges daily, raise multiple children,
and yet still remain in love, passionate, and happy like when we first dated?
That is the question, and this show will give you the answers.
Welcome to the Savanh Family Show.
Master your relationship, your life, and your business now. And if this is your first time listening to us, my name is C. Savanh, and welcome to our show. And this is my beautiful wife, my angel, my queen, my amazing business partner, Phyllis Savanh.
Hi.
And this topic is really awesome. I'm really excited to be sharing with you today because we learned this one from the World Summit. And the gentleman we learned from his name was Trent Shelton. He is a speaker there. And the cool part about Trenton is he was an ex-NFL player that played for the Indianapolis Colts and various teams. And he was walking through his life experiences, which is really, really cool. And really, his life was really relatable in terms of what's going on right now in our world, right? So the topic is really things either drive you or destroy you. Yes. And, walking through it, sharing a little bit his story is he was, when you get to that level where you're playing in the NFL and you are moving along, right, your life, and you're signed contracts and you're going from being a starter to then getting on the bench and then getting on the practice squad and then getting cut, right, and then moving from city to city or to join team to team. And I think he got cut about 9 times total in his NFL career. And, that you reach that level, like what's next, right? And that's your dream, right? You work so hard, and most likely, most of his life worked so hard to get to the NFL, which is a big stage, right? That's a big league in the United States, if you know anything about NFL. So, and then he gets cut, and then same time, his friend commits suicide, who, was rooming with him, was also a player as well. And, when something devastating like that, his best friend losing, you're on this big stage, what do, right? So he one day decided, to really just stop his dream of in the NFL and pursue another dream. He became an influencer online, and when he did that, most people were like, what are you gonna do? So he started, I think about 10 years ago, he started creating content online, so in YouTube and things like that, and he is pretty much the most followed right now in the U.S. As far as online. So he's got a pretty, on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook. So pretty amazing guy. And I wanted to share this with you because it was so powerful to hear him, because I think this is where a lot of people really need to hear this type of a story and to kind of what do you need to do to kind of get yourself out of it, because we all know there's challenging times, right? This pandemic came. It's here. We thought it was just going to come and maybe give us a little visit and then leave, but it's here, and it's changed the dynamic and landscape of businesses and lives, and it's really brought a lot of people to their knees, as well as not everybody. There's a lot of people who've taken advantage of some of the opportunities it has created and really took off as well. But if you're in that part where you're on your knees, whether it's in your relationship, your life, or your business, the 3 tips that we're going to share with you today is pretty amazing for you to really kind of get out of the rut and stuck, if that's where you're at. Okay?
Yes, absolutely. And I wanted to, give a lot of love out to all the NFL players, all the professional athletes. Initially, we just thought that, wow, they are the shining stars in the screen, right? They make the big bucks.
Yes.
And after we get to know a couple of them, we realized that, wow, they actually are under so much stress.
Yeah.
The money is great. However, they are under so much stress that a lot of times they don't really live a fulfilled life. One of my friend, Kenwin, he was talking about, a lot of time, even though he's good, but he's sitting on the bench, he has to perform even at practice the best because there's a lot of people that is sitting on the bench that's ready to take over his spot at any given time,
Yep.
at any given second. So they're always highly alerted, and just to make sure that they're on point.
Yep.
Personally, I give, like I said, I give the love out to them because I don't think I could be on alert, high alert on, and attention every single second of my life. I wouldn't be able to survive to a certain extent. So anyway, I just want to,
Yeah.
again, take an opportunity to give love out. And if you felt the same, make sure that you comment below and let them know that, you really do love them. And, they are obviously one of the spirit of, the country, when things are tough, things are good, everybody come united because of the football.
Yeah, because football and games and things like
Yes.
that. So yeah, Kenwin played for the Jets and then he played for the Dallas Cowboys as well. So if you have never watched any of our previous shows and episodes of some of our videos, we are committed to really creating about almost 300 videos this year. To you guys, so to really add value and impact lives. So please go watch it and then stay tuned to watch other previous, your next episodes as well. So today's title is learned by Trent Shelton. If you don't know him, again, go search for him, Trent Shelton. Time to move on, right? So things either drive you or destroy you. And we're going to share with you 3 tips today because 2020, you're either going to come out of it a prisoner or you're going to come out of it powerful. Okay, so the first tip that I'm going to give you is taught by him is come out of the situation powerful instead of a prisoner. That's the very first thing. That's a choice, right? We can't a lot of times control what happens to us, but we definitely can control how we react. We definitely can control the decisions, what we focus on, the meaning we give something, the decisions we make. We definitely can control that. Whatever situation it is in, there are people, if there wasn't examples of people who changed their life, their business, their relationship based on their choice, if there wasn't examples of that, I wouldn't believe this. But there are examples of that around us every single day, right? All around us, right? We have, there's an understanding there that it's not your conditions, it's your decisions that shape your lives, right? Like this is something that Tony Robbins taught. And there are people out there that, have been in worse, situations and conditions that they somehow came out of it. Stories like Oprah, stories like, these people who just live life at a whole nother level, like to be able to go to like Hollywood, like Sylvester Stallone, his story. It's amazing, right? What they had to go through, the conditions they were in, and the situation they were in to keep going, to keep driving them instead of letting the condition or situation destroy them. So that is a choice that you make, and that's something that's easy to say. It's not easy to do, but it's definitely an easy decision to make. It definitely is, right?
Yes, I totally agree. I think this is a very powerful statement. Come out the situation powerful instead of prisoner. I think this morning I was just having a meeting with my team, and we talk about all of us have this little girl or little boy inside of you that have horned in all the negative energy, how you grew up, the not enough, the not love inside.
Yeah.
And I was told that you need to what Tony said is you need to have a protector to protect this little girl or little guy. For me, it's obviously a little girl. We have to have somebody that's really powerful to protect that person because this person is just very vulnerable. And for me, regardless of what happened, I'll protect this person, and I'm gonna come out very strong because I believe that everything is a gift. You just have to see what is the best that have happened and why will you have this experience. And the better yet question is, how can you come out stronger than ever instead of, allowing that little girl, little boy sobbing and being sad and being unresourceful and not do anything about it. And I have done that. I have done both way. And I realized that I'm practicing more and more that, I'm not going to stay in this little girl environment too long because regardless of how long I stay with this little girl environment, nothing is going to change. Because if I stop for one day, 1 week, a minute, 10 hours, the situation is not going to solve. But Phyllis will be able to solve all these about this situation. Phyllis is very resourceful. Phyllis is very powerful. Phyllis is very unstoppable. So Phyllis, what are we going to do moving forward? How can we come up with this situation much more powerful? Because again, if I stop 1 second less, I have 1 second more to resolve the situation. If I stop sobbing for a day, I have a one extra day to move myself a lot faster forward, and I'm not wasting another day for, being sobbing. Do you need to take a time to sob? Absolutely. I'm not saying that you shouldn't, but, you need to know the limit. And then again, come out much stronger and much powerful, because there's also another you right here, the angel of you, right? The much powerful, stronger person in you that will be able to break through, come out so much stronger, because you have been doing this your whole life. Problem solve, get better. Problem solve, get better. Problem solve, get better. Am I right?
Yes.
Comment below if you really echo with what I'm saying.
Yeah, so what my baby is talking about is really your energy and your state really matter in situations like this, right? Because you're going to do two things. When you are faced with challenges, you're going to find who to help you, and you're going to find how to do it, right?
Yes.
So you can find a strategy. So the energy you bring to that, the state that you're in, that you bring to finding who and how, will matter, because nobody really wants to work with you if you're in a low energy state. Some people might want to help you get back up, no problem, that's fine, but you're going to find better strategies and how to do it much better when you're in a different state. So just a couple of shares on state management. For me, I do things in the morning like priming, meditation, incantations. Those are very, very important things to do, because state is literally everything, right? Just it's energy. Energy is emotion, and emotion is energy in motion. So just remember that, okay? So just do little things like that. Whatever you need, go out for a walk, do some meditations, spend some time praying if that's what you need, whatever it is that you need. But
and we're gonna throw
manage your state.
Yeah, we're gonna throw the info card right up here. So that way you can just click on the video that we have done about our morning routine.
Yes, most definitely. And then the second tip we're gonna give to you guys is that don't be afraid to start small. So right, like Trenton, when he went on to this journey of I'm gonna be an influencer, right? It's great to sit there and be like, now, like he's got like 12 million followers, right? And it for him, he can look at that and say, man, I have 12 million followers. That's great, but when he was creating the videos and content 10 years ago, influencer was not there, right? It's just it wasn't in people's minds really until now, where people are like, wow, you can actually influence a ton of people online. You can really impact lives. So people are starting to become influencers. But he did that when there wasn't none, right? There wasn't that many. And, it's really tough to say, you'll go, one person, two people. It's okay to start small and be okay with it, that you're influencing, just like he said, it's not about the 12 million followers for him. It never has been. It's about that one person he's impacting, that content, that podcast, that YouTube video, whatever it is he's doing. It's about impacting, all your followers. But man, if you just start with one, it's okay. Right? Start with two, it's okay. Like, you can't compare, oh my gosh, my YouTube channel only has, 135 subscribers, and this guy has, over 1 million subscribers. Well, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, if your true intention is to get up, to add value, to impact lives, even if it's just one person, you're impacting people's lives. That's it. So don't be afraid to start small.
Yes, exactly. Just like what he said, it's a great reframe. Do you want to be really popular but with no meaning, or you want to just change even that one person's life, right? And comment below if you really have shifted your mindset, your life. Comment below. We'd love to know whether we have impacted your life or not. At this moment, we are also starting small. We started to do live every single day because we believe that the you now, or the future you, is going to find us, and it's going to be echoing our messages. And again, we don't expect to. We would love to obviously impact 10 million people in the future, and we will. The thing is, right now at this moment, we just want to impact one at a time. Today we just want to impact you. We want you to think things through differently, because for me it's almost as like Matrix, the movie Neo, right? I really feel like right now we're Neo. We got, we used to be in the world, just going through the motion. Right now we are being, unplugged and plugged into a totally different world, and we can see everything as one and zeros. And it's like, wow, life is so much easier and better And life would just never be the same, and I don't, if you ask me, do I want to go back to my old life? No, I don't want to. So what is the new life now? I want to let people to become new more and more every single day so that they can really live the life that they truly want to live and not live the life that they thought they should live.
Most definitely. And then the third tip that we're going to give you is create confidence by failing, right? We used to look at failing as a confidence killer,
Yes.
but really, if you do it right, it's kind of like stress. If you look at, it's really how you deal with it, right?
Yes.
You look at players, NFL, NBA, doesn't matter. Why is it the superstars, when they have to get that game-winning shot or that game-winning catch or that game-winning throw, right? Why do the superstars like the Michael Jordans of the world, the Peyton Mannings of the world, and why do they go, to the coach and say, draw up this play for me? I want the ball, right?
Yes.
It's how you handle stress, because it's a stressful situation. We got to win. It's the last shot at winning this game. If I don't catch this, we're losing. If I catch this, we're winning, right? Super Bowl, a game, it just doesn't matter. NBA championship, just doesn't matter. At the end of the day, draw it out for me. So creating confidence by failing is exactly very similar. How do you handle failure, right? Do you look at failure as failure, or you look at failure as a learning experience where you're going to create breakthroughs to step up and grow to the next level, right?
Yes.
And some people are so afraid, like fear is one of those crazy things where fear is something that we create in our minds before it even happened.
Yes.
It's like, it's insane. So yet we don't do it, right? So if I think I'm going to fail, I've created that already in my mind. So it holds me back. I'm not going to do it. And most people fear, but fear is all just an illusion, a creation that we created in our minds before it even happened. So
yes, absolutely. Just like your kids, right? How many times did they fall and gain the confidence that, okay, this time when I fall, I know that I'm not going to hurt myself, right?
Don't get up, dude. You can't walk, right?
Because the more that they learn how to walk, the more that they're more confident, right? Same thing here. I don't know when we forgot about that. And I thank God Tony Robbins reminded us about it. I mean, do you fall and just like, oh man, I'm going to quit. I'm going to quit learning how to walk. Never.
No,
Nobody
everybody
ever
walks.
really done that, right? So same thing here. It's okay to create confidence because I know that the next time, I'm not going to feel the same way. Next time, I'm going to feel another way. And then when I feel another way, I learn how to do it better. So that's why John Maxwell always say, failing forward. There's a book from John Maxwell called Failing Forward. How do you fail forward? What can you do to prevent things to happen? And so in that way, again, you're focusing on the resourceful state. How can I get better?
Yeah, so again, my brothers and sisters out there, if somebody here that in your life that you love needs to hear this, please share this with them.
Yes.
Tag a couple people if you want. Comment below as well. So the question of the day today is, are you, whatever situation you are faced in, challenges, are you determined to let it either destroy you or drive you? And I say determined to let it either drive you or destroy you because it is a choice. When you choose, it is something you determine is going to happen to you, okay? So I hope that you choose to let it drive you, okay?
Comment below. Let us know whether, you decided today that is it going to drive you or is it going to destroy you?
Yes, and then please like our video here and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to hit that bell icon. This way, when we do live or upload new videos, you're going to be alerted every single time. And there's links below to get to know us, to get to know more, learn more about us. There's some free training, so please check that out, okay? So we love you very, very much. Really enjoy the rest of your day and stay blessed, stay healthy. We love you.
And I'll see you on the next video.
Yes, we'll see you soon. If you like this show, subscribe now.
Remember, mastery starts here.
See you on the next show.